Strud sealed draft we are starting out here. We have a Curse of Death Hallows, a Reckless Waif, and a Gallows Warden. If we want to go aggro, the Reckless Waif is the way to go. Curse of Death's Hold is not terrible. There are a lot of 1 toughness cards in this edition. Butcher's Cleaver is not a bad card, but it's definitely not a first pick. It's between the Curse and the Reckless Waif. I think we'll take the Curse for now. Second pack, we have a Clifftop Retreat, a Mausoleum Guard, a Demon Male Hallberg, a Delver of Secrets. Nothing much else of interest here. This card really does pay for itself if it does. And there's a nasty little combo with this and this. I think we can take the Mausoleum Guard for now. If we're playing white, the obvious pick here is Slayer of the Wicked. You almost always get some value. So I think we can't pass him. Okay, we've got a Moorland Haunt, an Elder Catar. Nothing really interesting here. If we end up playing blue, this might be a useful card. So I think we're going to go ahead and take the Haunt. Okay, we have Intangible Virtue. If we ended up creating tokens. And Gustav Shepherd. Intimidate can get really nasty on this guy. Another decent card is Unruly Mob. Can get pretty big. Oh, we've got a Rebuke here. And a Grasp of the Phantoms. Not in blue just yet. And Rebuke is a wonderful card. I think we'll take Rebuke. And we get another Rebuke sent to us by our fellow drafter. A Vicinian Priest is also not that bad. Temporary removal. But I don't think it tops solid removal. Especially with no restrictions here. The restriction here is non-human creatures. So it's pretty useless in this format. It's extremely hard to get going. The choice for us is between the Fox and the Griffin. I'm sure we can pick up more Foxes later on, and Flyers are really reliable picks, especially if we can get travel preparations. If we had a bunch of werewolves, I'd consider this, but we don't. Ambush Viper is a deadly card if used in the right way. It also combos with Prayer Pod. Okay, we could go the Selfless Cathar, Spidery Grasp, or the Scarecrow. I think Spidery Grasp is the pick here. Can lead for some tricky situations in combat where opponents are not expecting to have their creatures killed. And here we have a travel preparations. Awesome. This card can really wreak some havoc if you are dropping those counters on flyers. Shimmering Grotto, in case we decided to go 3 colors. These are just pretty much no-brainer picks. Oh, somebody took a land over a Gnaw to the Bone. That is interesting. This card has saved me from the sideboard a few times. Okay, we have a Splinter Fright and a Fiend Hunter. We do not have much in the way of getting cards into our graveyard to support this guy, and Fiend Hunter is a pretty solid pick. Gonna have to go with the Fiend Hunter here. We have another Fiend Hunter and an Elite Inquisitor. This is a tough pick here. This guy blocks a lot of the baddies in this block, and this one removes something significant. We have 2 Rebukes and a Fiend Hunter at present. I think I can't pass up the Fiend Hunter, even though I must admit the Elite Inquisitor is pretty awesome. Okay, here we've got an interesting... We've got the Gustav Shepherd and the Hamlet Captain. If we had a bunch more humans, he's a pretty interesting card. We also have Prey Upon. I'm sure we can pick up another one of those later, but for now I think Intimidate on a 3/3 is pretty interesting. If I thought we were still playing black, Victim of the Night might be the choice, yeah, but I doubt we will be playing black. I think we'll have to go with the Abyssinian Priest. I don't like passing these, especially with a lot of 2 or less toughness creatures in our deck. Into the Maw of Hell. Very interesting removal. I think the pick here is the Wolf. I guess somebody else gets to send something to hell. A very late rare. It's not really the best. Dies to a lot of cards in this format. Rebuke, Smite the Monstrous, Victim of Night. But if you have cards in your graveyard, you do get some value for your money. I'm tempted to pick the Abyssinian's Pilgrim, but we don't look like we have any monsters in the deck, so let's take that. Okay, nothing here for us really. Don't like facing this thing. Don't think I would need an Immune Mist. I think I might just hate pick that. Oh, a very late dual land. If we could get some more mana fix, we might be able to splash black. Never say never. Ah, Splinter Flight wheeled the whole way around, nobody wanted to touch it. Neither do I. I think I'll sit and take the Werewolf. Oh. Another Pilgrim. Ah, and that Hamlet Captain we were talking about earlier is back. And now we're basically just picking things in our colours, yeah? Not really much thought goes into these last 3 picks. Okay, and we open a nice bomb. If we have creatures in our graveyard, this guy really hits home. I think you pretty much take some money on anything else in this pack. Wouldn't mind picking up a Butcher's Cleaver a little bit later, but let's take him. Let's just hide the things that we're probably not going to use here. It's between the Hamlet Captain and another Werewolf here. Let me just check how many humans we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we can get another Villagers of Estwald a little bit later on. If if we can get enough humans up in the first few turns, we can hammer into our opponent hard before he has a chance to put anything sufficient down. Okay, nothing really amazing. Yeah, the Gallows Warden is probably what I'm gonna go for. We're a bit light on flyers, and if we do get some of our tokens out, we can bolster their toughness. And burial rats. This makes me regret not having splashed some black. I think the pick here is obviously the Chapelgeist. If we were playing black, this would be obviously our first choice. Bringing back the Slayer of the Wicked or the Mausoleum Keeper for a little bit of extra value, or even a Fiend Hunter in a tight spot. Foiled land. I don't think we're gonna have to worry about activated abilities or artifacts. The Bell Ringer is pretty cool. I think just for the novelty I will take the foiled land. Now this is nice. We have to choose here between travel preparations and prey upon. Travel preparations on a weenie deck could actually curve us out pretty nice here. It's a bit sad to pass prey upon, but we have 2 rebukes, 2 fiend hunters, and a Slayer of the Wicked. I'm pretty sure that is enough kill for now. Not really excited or anything here. I'm tempted to just take the mask. In fact, I will take the mask. Doom Traveler. Now I'm glad we picked these 2 Hamlet Captains. It looks like we're gonna have a lot of humans and a lot of weenies as well. So I think I'll take the Doom Traveler. Ah, it keeps getting better. Another human and a decent picker as well. Not gonna bother too much about the ball. Oh, another Villagers of Eastwold. I think we're gonna be brewing a human concoction here. Not too interested in Make-A-Wish. Pick up a Moon Mist. Spare from Evil. Oh, Ghost Order. Terrible cards this. And finally our land. And we got past another Gnaw to the Bone. This card's already getting hated. Okay, let's fish out our humans. 2 Hamlet Captains, the 2 Shepherds. Definitely the 2 travel preparations will come in handy here. Our villagers, our Keswick Cage Breakers, Doom Traveler, Rebukes, these Fiend Hunters in, Mausoleum Guard, Slayer of the Wicked, Gallows Warden, and let's see, we're sitting at 21. 17 creatures, and the mana curve is mainly in the region of 2 and 3. I'd rather put in another creature and the Abbey Griffin. We have a solid creature centric deck here. Hopefully these 2 travel preparations will see repeated play.